Hey everyone, I was thinking about that amazing movie Interstellar we saw last year. Jose, do you remember who was in the cast and what the main story was about?
Of course, the cast was incredible. Matthew McConaughey played the main character, Cooper, a pilot and engineer. Anne Hathaway was Dr. Amelia Brand, and Michael Caine portrayed Professor Brand. The history began on a future Earth that was dying. Crops were failing, and dust storms were destroying everything. So, Cooper, who found a secret NASA mission, agreed to pilot a spacecraft through a wormhole near Saturn to find a new habitable planet for humanity. However, the mission meant he might never see his children again.
Oh, that was a terrifying scene. While Cooper and Dr. Brown were retrieving the data from the wrecked ship, they were using precious time. Meanwhile, Romilly was hunting for them aboard the Endurance back on the planet. The crew was working frankly. When when they saw the massive wave, it wasn't a mountain range, it was a huge wave moving towards them. They were rushing back to their ship, but the wave hit before they could take off.
In addition to providing comic relief, TARS was an incredible, intelligent, and flexible machine. It aided the crew with data analysis, psychical tasks, and even saved Cooper at one point. Its loyalty was paramount to the mission's success. However, its programming included a honesty setting that led to some tense moments.
Interesting. So, Camila, I have a question about a specific scene. What was happening on the water planet, Miller's planet, when the giant wave was approaching the spacecraft? I was watching that part, but I think I missed some details because it was so intense.
That's right. On the other hand, I want to know more specific details. What about the robot TARS? What was its role exactly?
That makes sense. So, what were the consequences of that delay of the water planet? I remember it was significant.
In conclusion, the consequences were devastating because of the planet's extreme time dilation. Every hour they spent on the surface equaled about 7 years elsewhere. So while they were struggling for just a few minutes, 23 years passed for Romilly on the Endurance and for everyone back on Earth. They lost decades in a single failed trip.